It's going off with these riots at the minute, innit?
Who?
Sorry, I've switched up the whole subject.
Oh, the riots.
So
You know,
sorry,
I
was that
generally
too soon?
think... No, you're right. Because I
too
generally
political?
think, if that was to come to London, it could go left for
I
them.
see that on Twitter, you know.
And I agree. 'Cause I think if you come to a Deptford or a Brixton or a Northwest London, it could be Church Road, Housden, I don't think you'll get away unscathed. Because obviously I'm seeing them just randomly punch up a black youth or randomly punch up an Asian. That you can't, that won't slide, I don't think.
I hope it doesn't happen and I hope it
Of
settles.
course, because I don't want to incite violence.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
genuinely
I
don't
understand
think
what
they
you're
could get
saying.
away with that where they're... But then also, they're doing it like Bristol, and these are kind of multicultural places, no?
I
Yeah,
think that's
Bristol
part
has
of the
hella
problem.
black people, no?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. This is just a guess, by the way.
You guys have left London, I'm assuming, in the UK, or would you never?
What?
Well, I get loads of shows in the UK that's not London,
Yeah.
and I'd say the majority of the people that are there are white.
Where?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where have I done?
Manchester.
I've done Bristol, I've done
No, I'm saying
Nottingham.
that the majority was white.
Yeah.
Nottingham's definitely.
But like, I can't really base it on like who comes to watch me perform, you know what I mean? Like, it's probably like...
So what's their problem then? Because I think they try to blame... I'm not because obviously it's very
what
sensitive
kicked
the
it
topic
off?
right now with the kids from Stockport.
What? Yeah. No, from Southport.
Southport.
So I think it's the main thing and the main problem, I think, for me and the EDL guys is the amount of immigrants. There's just what we think are probably a few too many of the foreigners.
You're not even clocking what you're saying.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm saying, can
It's
you maybe
mo-
say now you're joking? Or?
Some people say it's mostly the Somali community.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, see what I was saying about the future of him at the pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
now-
joke's gone on for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
meant to go, I'm joking now.
What joke? The other thing is also they blame the Albanians for most of the organised crime. So I've got
your
a personal
missus.
problem with this. I've got a personal problem with this.
Yeah, where's your missus from?
Kosovo.
Yeah, there we go then.
Yeah, but that's where it's like super concentrated. So they're basically saying it's a lot of immigrants is the problem, is what these guys are saying, and they're blaming a lot.
I see this video, yeah.
It's funny how they talk about immigrants.
Some of them are so ignorant, though.
It's sad.
This woman was like, I see this video on Twitter, she was like, you not seen the Titanic? Well, what happened to the boat? Loads of people got on it, it sunk. That's what's happening to this country. It's sinking. I went, you fucking...
They didn't see the
Half of
iceberg.
the
with a load
meals
of
you order on the
immigrants it.
takeaway are flipping by immigrants. You get curry tonight, Chinese and Turkish. I don't get it, bro. Like, the clothes they've got on her back, migrated from different countries. It's probably made in China, Indonesia, Thailand, you know what I mean? Like, it's mad.
Reform UK have the same beliefs, right, or no?
I don't want to get into
Politics. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
only
so out of the
because,
loop
it's
for
only
this, you
because
know.
no, I'm saying obviously that they had a lot more votes. I think they're in the House now. So it's like, it is generally a more of a general consensus than it used to be, I guess. So people generally do have concerns with the quote unquote rise in immigration, right? They have a problem with it.
Yeah, some people seem to have an issue with it. Obviously,
I'm not well informed enough to
Neither am
speak
I.
about it.
That's why I'm treading.
Yeah, definitely. Because at the end of the day, like, if you just hit me with numbers and stats, and I want to be like, oh shit, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk too much on it, but I'm just saying what I do know is violence in any right way or form is just not correct. You know what I'm trying to say?
some people seem to be using the stats to justify violence, which I
is
think
ridiculous,
is weird.
which is absolutely stupid. Because no matter what stats, I ain't gonna agree with that or prove that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because why are you fighting people because they're of colour and they're in London? That's ridiculous.
And there's obviously a lot of Islam is getting blamed as well.
Of course. I think they tried to point the killer as being a Muslim guy,
nothing to do with
immigrant,
Islam.
but he was born in Cardiff. You know
Born
what I
in
mean?
Cardiff.
You know what I mean? So it's like they're forcing it, man. It's just to suit their narrative.